Hi, I'm Helmut Licht. Thank you for joining me for this 6th video in a series of videos entitled My God, Here, There, Everywhere. Just making sure that you remember that I'm dealing with 5 basic statements. My God is one, my God is infinite, my God is everywhere, my God never changes, my God is eternal. With change and time comes the ability to compare, and therewith come all the pairs of opposites. However, before we can experience change and its child, time, and the pairs of opposites, we need one more thing, without which all three would be impossible: memory. If we could not remember this moment, we could not compare it to the following or previous one. We would live in a series of nows without connection, sequence, coherence, motion, and meaning. Nows isolated to themselves as they enter into our awareness, only to be immediately replaced by the next impression and the next one, etc. We would not be aware of any changes, because change implies comparison, and comparison needs memory. Since our consciousness knows only now, memory must be the quality of another consciousness accessible to us. We could not talk because talking consists of adding certain sounds to previous sounds in such a way that they connect to express and communicate an idea. But the first sound would be forgotten the moment it is heard, and so would be all the subsequent ones, and the idea would never take shape. We could not reason, because reasoning is a mental process whereby we move from one thought to the next. A leaf in the wind appears moving because we remember its position a split second ago, and compare this memory to its actual position, which immediately becomes memory to be compared to the leaf's next actual position. Without memory, the world around us would be motionless. Music would be impossible because we would only be aware of the actual note heard without being able to relate it to a previous or subsequent one. Even a note itself is made up of a sequence of vibrations that occur one after the other and require memory to be perceived as a note. The world we see would be motionless, though forever changing. We would be totally unaware of any change. We would perceive isolated slices of the eternal truth without the intelligence to make any sense of them. To give you an idea what it would be like to live without memory, picture yourself looking at a photo of a ball against a blue background. By looking at the photo, you could not determine whether the ball was coming toward the camera, moving away from it, spinning, rising in the air, or dropping. If, however, you had two photos of the same ball taken a second apart, and in the second photo the ball appeared larger, you could deduce that it was coming toward the camera, provided that the camera is stationary. If in the second photo a black dot on the ball is slightly more to the left than it appeared in the first photo, you could conclude that the ball is spinning from right to left. If in the second photo a tree top appeared below the ball, you could say that the ball was dropping, etc. You need to have two photos of a situation to establish action and movement. The first photo is our memory, and the second photo is our present experience. We compare what we see, experience, to what we remember, happened an instant ago, and are able to determine what kind of action is taking place. We see a person 2 feet from us and remember him 3 feet away, which tells us that he or she is moving toward us. Before you go, I would like to show you a few pieces of my art. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for your interest, and I will see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day.